So let's talk a little bit more about this with Dr. Lukoye Atwoli, who's the Dean School of Medicine. All right, so I think we'll do it the other way around. Let's speak to Francis Ontwomwa from Mombasa. Francis, we know you've been on this beat all day long. Tell us about the reaction from the doctors.
Well, Yvonne, it's a sad day, and indeed, even when it involved the head of state, still the white smoke failed to billow from State House Mombasa. And of course, the doctors are still holding to that particular stand that there is no deal yet signed, and they are saying that they are going now to actually subject what transpired today to the National Advisory Council so that they are able to give a proper stand come Friday. At this juncture, the state was also given its statement, and the doctors still holding to the fact that actually the state is only subjecting them to the old script that they had actually rejected the other time. This what ultimately now of course translates is the fact that of course suffering continues at all public health facilities, and it's now a month long, and it actually looks like not a scintilla of hope is on the road that this is going to be resolved. Kenyans are angered by this state of affairs. They are saying that today was actually their only day that they had actually pinned their hope on the president that he could actually break this particular impasse, but looks like it is still a long way to go, Yvonne.
All right, so tell us who exactly was at the meeting. I know we've talked about this in the course of the day, but for our viewers who are joining us now, who was in the meeting? Why did this take all day? It was initially set to begin much earlier in the morning, but didn't get started until around midday. So tell us about perhaps what you're hearing was the state of the deliberations in there, and who exactly was present at this meeting today.
Well, no, actually, any particular explanation has been given as regards why the meeting was delayed from 10 a.m. to about noon. There was that huge delay. Doctors, that is KMPDU officials, were actually stranded within the town waiting for that call from a State House. But yes, the meeting began at around noon, and it has extended all through up to around 7 p.m. today. And it had actually a break at some point. They took tea at some point and then came back to the meeting, but still not a scintilla of hope on actually reaching a truce on this particular matter. Well, the representation had, of course, the Kenya Medical Practitioners and Dentists Union. 7 members from that particular union were represented. Then we had also a representation from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. Also, the Health Ministry was represented ably there by Cleopa Mailu, the Health CS. And also Treasury was present in that particular meeting. And of course, the Public Service Commission was also represented with Professor Kobia. Therefore, it was actually a top machine, or rather a joint effort really to try and break this impasse, but still they actually hit a dead end because still no deal has been signed this evening, Yvonne.
Okay, and it is important to note that the Council of Governors were not present at that meeting. Thank you very much, Francis Ontwomwa, joining us live from Mombasa, which was the venue of the talks that took place today. And a deal has been put on the table, or rather an offer has been put on the table. No deal yet tonight.